What up? What up? Okay, so I have a plethora of new subscribers. A lot of them ladies. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. And some of them ladies, and some of them are, of course, men. But some of the men are, gay. And some of them are here because of the Why I Left Atlanta videos, and it teetered into the heterosexual versus the homosexual lifestyle for women and men. And Logic Minded came onto the channel very upset and was pretty much yelling at me and saying, why don't you talk about this, that, and the third when it comes to heterosexual people, because he thought I was bashing the gay men, which I was. I did not. I wasn't. In any shape, form, or fashion, I don't bash them because I believe that's your personal life. As long as you don't come at me with it, especially when I tell you I'm not interested, just, move on. It's just like, when a girl tells a guy she's not interested, the guy should move on. You know what I'm saying? And, no means no and all that. So, yeah, so there's a lot of people who get on my channel and like, this dude is sus, or, they'll put SUS, and I gotta tell them again and again, I like women. So, I am not a homosexual, but nonetheless, this video is for Logic Minded and the people who are interested in this. As far as the why I left Atlanta, I did not leave Atlanta because of anything that had to do with sex. It wasn't because I was messing around with somebody and it ended, or some some gay guy hit on. I was never hit on in Atlanta. Okay, by a woman or a man, because I worked 16-hour days. So I did not have a very well-thriving social life, and everybody knows the numbers in Atlanta is ridiculous when it comes to women to men. And you can go down there and, find yourself a woman pretty much no problem. But the problem is she going to stay with you? Because the dating life in Atlanta is very tumultuous. And one person said, when you're in Atlanta, the men, the men are dressing like women. So you're going to run into some transsexual, which I did not. I didn't run into any of that. And this, when I was in Atlanta, it was a long time ago. So Simple Logic went on to talk about the HIV and how the heterosexual community is spreading HIV just as much as the homosexual community. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. However, yes, the heterosexual community is spreading HIV because a lot of people have unprotected sex for one reason or another. Some people don't even know that they're infected, and they're actually a couple. They don't find out till years later that not only are they infected, but they infected their partner. And it's not a malicious act. Some people know that they're infected and go out and infect other people. Now, for the numbers, Simple Logic. This is an article that was written by a doctor who lives in Atlanta. Okay? So, this information here is for you. I went also and looked on the CDC, which happens to be in Atlanta. And if I moved back to Atlanta, I would probably work for an entity like the CDC. My degree is in health service administration, and I should be acquiring that degree in May or June or somewhere around there. But I only have 3 classes left, and I'm currently in one of them. My next one starts in a couple of weeks. So, if I ever moved back to Atlanta, which I probably wouldn't, I would not live in the city. I would live on the outskirts of the city. Because this article, which I'm not going to read to you guys, but I'm just going to tell you some information about it. This article pretty much explains that the ratio for homosexual, okay, other data in the study suggests that the southern region of the United States as a whole presents the highest risk contracting HIV. Men who have sex with men had a 1 to 6 risk of getting the disease, while heterosexual men possess a 1 in 473 risk. So there's a huge marginal difference, Mr. Logic. There's a huge marginal difference, and you wanted me to talk about this, so there it is. Now, this is not putting the blame on the homosexual community. This is not an attack. If anything, it's for you to be aware of the risk. If you don't have it and you are a homosexual or a heterosexual, but if you don't have it, especially if you're a homosexual, you have a 1 in 6 chance of acquiring this. And this is in the United States. This is not just in Atlanta. Now, this article talks about Georgians. It mentions the CDC. The CDC estimated that 1 in 51 Georgians will be diagnosed with HIV in their lifetime. As of 2013, Atlanta's metropolitan accounted for, I got a phone call, accounted for half of Georgia's total. So there that is, just to let you guys know what it is.